It started with an envelope, not the usual HOA newsletter about lawn height or garbage bin placement. This one was different, thick, stamped in red, and marked Final Notice. I had just come home from a 12-hour night shift, still in uniform, exhausted and ready to crash when I saw it taped to my front door like some kind of warning. At first, I thought it might be a billing error or maybe a neighborhood reminder I missed. But the moment I opened it, my stomach dropped. According to the Homeowners Association, I owed them $4,200 in fines for my patrol car. Yes, the fully marked law enforcement patrol vehicle issued to me by my department, the one I was required to take home as part of my job, the one parked neatly in my own driveway every night after protecting the same neighborhood that was now trying to penalize me for it. Apparently, someone had complained. The letter claimed my patrol vehicle violated community rules about commercial vehicles being visible overnight. Now I had read the HOA handbook cover to cover when I moved in. There were rules about RVs, trailers, work vans, even boats. But nowhere did it mention emergency service vehicles or law enforcement patrol units. Still, the notice listed violation after violation, each one carrying a $150 daily fine for unauthorized vehicle presence. They had been quietly documenting my patrol car for nearly a month without telling me. No warning, no courtesy notice, just straight to penalties. And now they wanted over $4,000. I tried to be reasonable at first. I attended the next HOA meeting, still in uniform, because I had come straight from work. I figured if they saw who I was, a local officer who lived in the community and responded to emergencies in and around our neighborhood, they'd understand. Instead, I was met with blank stares and tight smiles from the board. One member even suggested that if I wanted to keep parking my patrol vehicle at home, I should consider renting off-site storage. I laughed, thinking it was a joke. It wasn't. They were completely serious. They wanted me to pay monthly out of pocket to store a government-issued emergency vehicle somewhere else, so it wouldn't be seen in the neighborhood. That's when I realized this wasn't about rules. It was about power. Over the next 2 weeks, things escalated quickly. I received another letter stating my fines had increased due to continued non-compliance. Then, another warning threatening legal action. Then they suspended my access to community amenities, the pool, the clubhouse, even guest parking permits. All because of a patrol car I didn't even personally own. My neighbors started asking questions. Some thought I had done something wrong at work. Others assumed I was running some kind of private security business out of my home. The rumors spread faster than the fines. But then something strange happened. One afternoon, I got a call, not from the HOA, but from someone claiming to be with a federal compliance office. They had received an anonymous tip about a possible violation involving interference with emergency services. Apparently, the HOA had issued formal correspondence demanding that I relocate or conceal a government emergency response vehicle that was assigned to me for official duty. That raised some serious red flags. Because under federal guidelines, obstructing or penalizing the lawful storage of an emergency vehicle assigned for rapid deployment could be interpreted as interfering with public safety operations. I hadn't even filed a complaint yet. As it turned out, someone else in the neighborhood had seen what was happening and decided to report it, not just to the city, but higher up. Within days, investigators began requesting copies of the HOA's bylaws, violation notices, and internal communications regarding my vehicle. And that's when the board panicked. They suddenly offered to review my case. Then they offered to reduce the fine. Then they suggested a mutual resolution if I agreed not to pursue further action. Too late. By the end of the month, the same people who fined me $4,200 were sitting across from federal investigators, explaining why they had attempted to financially penalize a resident for complying with department policy requiring take-home emergency vehicles. They had documented my patrol car, issued escalating fines without proper notice, and attempted to restrict my access to shared infrastructure, all based on an internal interpretation of a rule that didn't even apply to law enforcement. And the investigation was just getting started.